And Inter Miami Stadium is almost finished, so let's take a look at how it's looking today. Up-to-date and impressive images of Messi's new home. Shall we see how the stadium is coming along? Miami Freedom Park, Inter Miami's future stadium, is establishing itself as one of the most ambitious projects in North American football. Designed not only as the club's home but also as a major entertainment complex, the stadium symbolizes the expansion of Major League Soccer and the growth of football in the United States, especially in a global city like Miami. With a planned capacity of around 25,000 spectators and a modern architectural concept, Messi's new home promises to raise the club's profile and further strengthen MLS's presence on the international stage. In February, construction works moved forward significantly, even though some key elements are still being finished. One of the most striking points is the pitch, which has not yet been installed. The field area is already prepared, with the base and drainage well advanced, but the green carpet itself has not yet been laid. This is part of the technical planning. The pitch is usually installed at a stage closer to the opening to ensure better quality, adaptation to the local climate, and a lower risk of wear before actual use. So, even though visually the field does not yet look ready, everything indicates that the schedule is being followed so that when the turf arrives, it can be installed quickly and precisely. Another aspect that shows the progress of the construction is the masonry work on the stands, which is now practically complete. The main concrete and masonry structures that support the tiers of seating already give the stadium its definitive shape. This means the skeleton of the arena is almost fully defined, allowing the teams to focus their efforts on more detailed stages, such as internal installations, cladding, stairways, access routes, social areas, boxes, and media spaces. With the structural base of the stands almost finished, the stadium already offers a clear idea of what the fan experience will be like in terms of the layout of the sections and the view of the pitch. The stadium roof has also advanced considerably and is now almost fully completed. The metal structures and roof panels that will protect supporters from the strong sun and typical Miami rain already cover most of the upper ring. This stage is essential not only in terms of comfort, but also for the stadium's visual identity, as the roof is usually one of the most striking elements of the architectural design. The near completion of this part indicates an advanced stage of the works, allowing progress towards the finishing phase and the installation of electrical systems, lighting, and sound. Another major highlight in February is the installation of the seats. This is always one of the most symbolic moments in the construction of a stadium, as it brings the raw structure closer to the feel of an arena ready to welcome fans. At Miami Freedom Park, approximately 50% of the seats have already been installed, which means that half of the stands are beginning to gain color, shape, and identity. The installation process is moving at a strong pace, sector by sector, and should continue over the coming weeks until the entire planned capacity is completed. The choice of colors, patterns, and any designs formed by the seats also contributes to the stadium's visual personality and to creating a unique atmosphere for Inter Miami's matches. With the main structures in place, the roof almost entirely installed, and half of the seats already fitted, the focus now clearly shifts to finishing works. This phase includes a wide range of activities: installation of internal cladding, flooring, painting, signage, internal and external lighting, security systems, turnstiles, bars, toilets, dressing rooms, media areas, boxes, and other hospitality spaces. It is the details of this stage that turn a concrete and metal structure into a modern, functional, and comfortable arena for players, fans, media, and commercial partners. It is also at this moment that many system tests, final adjustments, and necessary corrections are carried out before the official opening. The inauguration of Miami Freedom Park is scheduled to take place in April, in an official Major League Soccer match. According to the information available so far, the opening of the stadium should coincide with an Inter-Miami home game in MLS, serving as the first major event to present the club's new home to the public. As the league calendar and the final details of the opening may still undergo organizational adjustments, it is important to highlight that the date and the opponent are still subject to confirmation by MLS authorities and by the club itself. However, the planning is geared towards having the stadium ready to host its first official match in April, marking a historic moment for the institution. In summary, the February updates show a stadium in an advanced stage of construction and moving firmly towards completion. The pitch not yet being installed does not represent a delay, but rather a technical scheduling choice. The masonry stands being practically finished, the roof almost complete and the seats already halfway installed demonstrate that the bulk of the structural work has been done. From now on, efforts are focused on finishing and preparing for operation, an essential step to ensure that Miami Freedom Park is, from day one, a benchmark in comfort, modernity, and fan experience. If everything continues according to plan, April will mark not only the opening of a new stadium, but also a new chapter in the history of Inter Miami and MLS.